Have you ever paused in the middle of your day and realized that the conversations you have with your husband don't feel the way they used to? That even though you talk about responsibilities, schedules, and daily life, something deeper feels missing. And you wonder how two people can share a home, a bed, and a life, yet still feel emotionally distant. Because strong marriages are not only built on love or commitment, they are built on small, everyday conversation habits that quietly shape emotional safety, trust, and closeness over time. And many married women find themselves feeling confused because there are no major fights, no dramatic conflicts, yet there is a growing sense of loneliness. Let me share a story that may sound very familiar to you. The story of a woman named Michelle, a wife who truly loves her husband and values her marriage. Michelle and her husband are responsible adults. They manage their home, go to work, pay the bills, and show up for family. From the outside, their marriage looks stable and functional. But inside, Michelle feels something slipping away. Their conversations have become short and practical, mostly about what needs to be done, who is picking up the kids, what time dinner will be ready, and when the next obligation is due. And Michelle cannot remember the last time they talked just to connect, just to understand each other. When she tries to share something emotional, something personal, her husband listens briefly, but then changes the subject, checks his phone, or offers a quick solution. And over time, Michelle stops trying. She tells herself she is being mature by staying quiet, that she should be grateful for stability. But inside, she feels unseen, unimportant, and emotionally disconnected. And this quiet disconnection is where many marriages begin to weaken, not through loud arguments or betrayal, but through the slow loss of emotional presence. The truth is, communication does not fail suddenly. It fades when couples stop being curious about each other, stop listening with intention, and stop creating safe spaces for honest expression. Women often communicate to connect, to feel close, and to be emotionally understood, while men often communicate to solve problems and move forward. So when a wife shares her feelings, she is often seeking empathy and reassurance. But when a husband hears emotions, he may feel pressure to fix something or a sense that he is failing, and without realizing it, he emotionally pulls back. This dynamic creates a painful cycle where the wife feels unheard and the husband feels criticized, even though both still care deeply. And the good news is that this cycle can be changed, not through dramatic conversations or constant deep talks, but through simple conversation habits practiced consistently with intention. The first habit that strengthens marriage is learning to start conversations softly, because the way a conversation begins sets the emotional tone for everything that follows. Starting with frustration, blame, or criticism immediately puts the other person on the defensive, but beginning with gentleness creates safety. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," a soft start sounds like, "There's something on my heart I'd like to share with you." And this small shift lowers emotional walls and invites connection. The second habit is listening without fixing. Many women feel hurt not because their husbands do not care, but because they feel rushed to solutions instead of being emotionally heard. And it's okay to gently say, "I don't need this fixed right now. I just need you to listen," because feeling understood is often more healing than advice. And when you listen to your husband, listening without interrupting or correcting also creates emotional safety. The third habit is sharing one small feeling every day. Emotional intimacy is not built through long speeches, but through small moments of honesty. Sharing simple feelings like, "I felt overwhelmed today," "I missed you," or "I appreciated you this morning," builds trust over time and keeps emotional connection alive. The fourth habit is pausing before reacting. Not every comment needs an immediate emotional response. Taking a moment to breathe, reflect, and choose calm words can prevent misunderstandings and unnecessary hurt. This habit alone can change the emotional climate of a marriage because it replaces reactivity with thoughtfulness. The fifth habit is ending conversations with appreciation. Even difficult conversations feel safer when they end with kindness. Saying, "Thank you for listening.
"I appreciate you," or "I'm glad we talked," reassures both partners that the relationship matters more than the disagreement. And beyond these habits, it is important for every married woman to understand that her emotional well-being deeply affects how she communicates. A woman who is emotionally exhausted, constantly giving, and neglecting herself will often speak from a place of frustration or burnout, which can feel heavy for both partners. This is why self-care is not selfish, it is necessary for healthy communication. Taking time to rest, reflect, journal, pray, meditate, or connect with supportive people helps you feel emotionally grounded. And when you feel grounded, your words become calmer, clearer, and more confident. And I want to remind you of something very important. You are not asking for too much. You are asking for connection. You are not too emotional. You are emotionally aware. And strong marriages are not silent marriages. They are safe marriages, where both partners feel secure enough to speak honestly and listen with care. Even if your marriage feels distant right now, closeness can be rebuilt one conversation at a time. Small changes practiced consistently create powerful shifts. Every soft start, every pause, every moment of listening strengthens the emotional foundation of your marriage. And you deserve a relationship where your voice matters, your feelings are respected, and love feels emotionally secure. So if this message resonated with you, know that you are not alone. Many women are learning these same lessons and finding hope through simple changes. Share this video with a friend who may be quietly struggling. Leave a comment about which conversation habit you want to practice first, and subscribe for more emotional guidance and support designed to help you protect and strengthen your marriage, because your marriage is worth nurturing with patience, presence, and gentle love.